Thank you. Appreciate that. You talked about your interest in survival as one of the topics that you got deeply focused on. I'm back here in the light.
Oh, there.
Hey,
Okay.
Hey. Survival is one of the topics that you were very interested in and researched a lot. I'm curious about what you're curious about right now, or a couple things that you're really thinking about, researching, tip of your interest and ideas.
Well, off the top of my mind, a couple there's a lot of things. I met Elizabeth Holmes, who's, I guess, the youngest earned billionaire in America, and she's created a way to advance our understanding, our ability to access the letters in our genome, sequencing. And so, I think we all want to know about that, like what we can do preventatively, what is our genome telling us, how absolute is all that. So I'm really interested in that. That'd be like technology and medicine. So, technology blows my mind because it just continues to do things that are unimaginable to me. They're just these magical feats that are kind of unimaginable, that are to me unimaginable. Just the capability of that. So technology is a mystery, and I'm really fascinated with that because what it does is it creates scope. So Airbnb found a way to create scope within, and instead of just going, from room to room to room in hotels, blah blah blah. It found a different methodology. I think that's pretty cool. So okay, I'm interested in that.
How about right over here in the middle? Yeah, that's the one.
I'm also interested, by the way. Sorry, don't go.
Okay.
I'm really, which is a funner subject because that sounds like a downer. It's like I'm really interested in athletics. Like athletics is becoming so much more meaningful to people in terms of lifestyle and everything, and I'm curious about it. It excites me. The athletics, the lifestyle, how pimpy boxers can be. Like all the stuff that goes on. Okay, so all right.
Go ahead.
First of all, thank you so much for Arrested Development. I'm one of the millennial superfans that you brought up, so I love it. I've been watched it like 3 times. My question is, it seems like comedies these days tend to either be like Modern Family, as you mentioned, or more dramatic, like Judd Apatow's Girls, which is really funny but kind of depressing. What are the chances of another comedy like Arrested Development coming out in the near future?
Well, I think people will try to do, if I heard that right.
What are the odds of another sort of purposefully absurdist, wacky, off-the-wall comedy as opposed to, okay, I'm getting the thumbs up, yes.
Yeah. Oh, well, you could help me with that. I think definitely people will try to do.
I think Community is in that
people want to
vein.
do that. Breaking Bad wasn't a comedy, but it broke every rule, It's like people are defiant. They want to break rules and do things that are different. So I think there'll be another one. Besides, I'm doing Arrested Development. I'm doing another season, so I'll be there as representing part of that.
How about right here? This gentleman on the side.
Question about curiosity. Do you find that in your world, competency follows interest or interest follows competency?
Wow. Oh, God, that's such a hard...
Both is an out here, I think.
I don't know. For me, I would go with interest. Competency will follow interest. That would be my personal way. Actually, that's kind of how my partnership with Ron Howard works. I am highly competent at being interested, and he is highly competent at taking my interest and what I've pioneered to another level of depth.
Great. How about right down here? Why don't you just ask it and I'll voice it.
Do you ever get in trouble with the meetings? At this point, people must know that you have them every couple of weeks. Do people say, gee, I'd really like to be one of your lunch interviews, or how come you haven't asked me yet? Or any
The question is, I suppose, do people get jealous that they're not asked to be a part of the Curiosity interview series? Does it create awkwardness?
Sometimes, well, it doesn't really create awkward. Well, it creates awkwardness sometimes. and that people, they misunderstand what I'm doing. And so they will slip in their agenda into what they think that is. And so they'll go, I want to be your next meeting. And then I'll go, and then they'll say, will you do it? And they'll do it in large audiences like this. And I'll say, I try to be honest. I go, well, I don't know if I'll do it. I might not. But because it has to be pure. If it's a purist thing, and they can interest me the way I've interested others to meet me, then I'm on for it. And people can do that with me. But much more often than not, there's a real ask involved. Like, how do I create a hit TV series? You know, like, and I get upset about that. That makes me upset.
All right, last one right here.
Okay.
It's you. And we have a mic running.
Hi, excuse me. I was wondering if, with your daughter, if you tried to purposely encourage curiosity in a specific way or anything?
Well, I have 4 kids. I definitely tried to instill curiosity in them. It doesn't work. The only thing that's worked was I've accidented it across a way that kind of worked. Is that I say to them, you know, curiosity involves a lot of things, and there's generosity involved, like, if you say to somebody, like, how's your day, or what's going on, or you just do it, it makes them feel better than they felt before. It's like a generous thing. It makes them, and then if that sort of I think that somehow registered a little bit, and then I think my kids have seen that people are very kind to me. They respect my work, and they're kind to me, and I think they are linking that to me being kind to them, and being curious. And I've seen my sons be more curious lately.